Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. Happy Saturday. I want to share with you today from Proverbs chapter 16, verse 24. And I want to share first in a couple different translations. The first one here is called the Passion Translation, and it says, "Nothing is more appealing than beautiful, life-giving words, for they release sweetness to our souls and inner healing to our spirits." In another version, it says, "Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body." So I like to do a little bit of research, and I love analogies. So I was reading a little bit about honey. And so apparently, if you want really good honey, it depends where you put your beehive. So a good honey is produced by a beehive that's placed near a clover field. Clover makes the best, sweetest honey. So a bee that drinks nectar from another kind of flower, it may produce a more darker or bitter flavor that has a bad aftertaste. And also, you got to place your beehive where it's going to get the early morning sun. So that way it warms up the beehive right away and the bees get started churning, and it produces a sweet honey in a larger quantity. So I'm not a beekeeper, but this is what I was reading about. Hopefully that's all true, but I love that analogy and comparison. If we want to speak great words, what we are taking in with our ears, with our mouth, with our ears and with our eyes, what we are bringing into our bodies, and how much time we are spending in the presence of the sun, S-O-N, sun, that will determine what kind of words we are speaking. If we're getting words, if we're feeding off of things other than the right things, then our words, yes, will be darker. They might be bitter. They might leave a bad aftertaste to other people. And so in the New Testament today also, I was talking about a man named Barnabas. And Barnabas is the nickname they gave him. It wasn't his real name. It was a nickname, and it means the encourager. So I was just thinking about that, and just, man, what a great testimony that is to be called an encourager. I bet Barnabas was someone that everyone wanted to have around, because, man, if you have Barnabas, you're going to be having that group that's joyful, they're happy, they're speaking positive things, because when you have someone like Barnabas in your midst, then it's just contagious. Other people want to be like you or Barnabas kind of person. So yeah, and it might be easier for some people to just do that. Sometimes I feel like that's almost a gift, but it's not. Everybody can be encouraging. As long as we have breath in our bodies, we can give an encouraging word. It can be through a text, it can be through an email, you can call someone up on the phone. It's so life-giving, just like the Proverbs said, it is life-giving. Gracious words are life-giving. You might be in the line with somebody in the store today, or maybe somebody just comes to your mind, a friend. I know I have had times in my life when I'm just praying, I'm just in a really dry spot, and I'm like, God, I just need a phone call from somebody today. Just please send a friend to call me or text me. I just needed someone to encourage me. And I think we've all been in those places, and thankfully, praise God, he did send somebody to encourage me that day. So yes, we are all needed. You texting somebody today might be an answer to their prayer. And, if God is putting breath in our bodies, he is the life giver, and he's giving us breath shouldn't we use it to give life to other people? It's so simple. I don't know why we make it so hard, but yeah, guys, I just hope and challenge you today that you can be life-giving, and just remember that your words are just changing the atmosphere. It says in Hebrews 3:13, it says, encourage each other daily as long as it's called today, so that your hearts will not be hardened. Without those words of encouragement, our hearts can easily be hardened, because we go to sometimes we allow ourselves to go to a place we shouldn't go. And we need other people to get underneath of us, our fellow Christians, our fellow brothers and sisters, to get underneath of us and say, hey, I know you got it in you. Keep going. I'm with you. And so, yeah, you guys, we need each other. We need community. And so, yes, I love you. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. And y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.